So starting from last Saturday, these few weeks are very special because this is the Ratha Yatra time. So Ratha Yatra time means in India, you must have heard about that. They really build so big the chariot. 3 chariots will be really pulled. But it is going to start from after today. So today is very special. This is the day of Gundica Marjana. So what is Gundica Marjana? Gundica Marjana means cleaning the temple. The temple of the Gundica temple. So Ratha Yatra will follow after that. Okay, so Ratha Yatra everyone knows that. But the Gundica Marjana not everybody knows. So I am going to go through. This yatra, this Ratha Yatra, originates from Puri Jagannath temple in Orissa. This happens every year. And there are 3 chariots involved in the original Ratha Yatra. Then Parvati Devi, she actually cooks. And 56 varieties of prasadams are served. Offered many times. Every day, Lord Jagannath is eating and eating and eating. Then also we have a Garuda Stamba. So we actually can really go around that, like 3 times. People will really go through that. Okay, this is typically in India. Most of the temples will have this Garuda Stamba. Means it's like a flag, like a tall one to really, and there will be a flag. So if you see the picture there, on the very top, you see a flag also. It's actually nicely going. Anyway, I will show you more. So the main deities are Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. There is also a banyan tree. This banyan tree is very, very unique. And Markandeya Muni, there was a saint. His name was Markandeya Muni. This Markandeya Muni wanted to see how the Pralaya means destruction of the world. How does it look like? And Krishna gave a darshan of how the Pralaya looks like. And he was floating on the ocean. Everything was all wiped out. And only he was floating on the ocean. And then there on the ocean, on the leaf of a banyan tree, what happens is, when Markandeya Muni saw the Pralaya means destruction of the worlds, all the universe. And he was the only one. And on the banyan leaf, Krishna as a small baby was just floating, nicely smiling. Then also Brahma, Lord Brahma, after creating, he sat in this place. And there is a place called Brahmasthana. In this Brahmasthana is the place where after creating the world, then he sat there. Remember Bible also they say that, right? If Lord created the world or something, then he sat somewhere. I don't know how far that is true there, but this is the place where Lord Brahma sat. That is Brahmasthana. The Ratha Yatra actually starts with a nice story background. All the times Lord Jagannath is worshipped inside the temple. But once in a year, Lord Jagannath, who is Krishna, is brought outside so that the devotees can give bath. So there is a bathing ceremony called Snana Yatra. Snana means taking bath. Means taking bath. So Snana Yatra just happened on the June 3rd, Saturday. And it was going on for 7 days. And these holy waters from so many places, so many holy rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, all the holy rivers, they will be bringing so much of water, so much of holy water, and they will be pouring on Lord Jagannath. What is it means? What exactly the bath means? The bath thing actually means showering with love. That's what it is. You see, shower the Lord with your love. That is what is this giving bath means. So this was happening continuously for 7 days. But what happens to you if you are continuously taking bath for 7 days without any stop? I mean, first of all, I don't know but how 7 days you are taking bath without any break? What will happen? You will get cold. You will catch cold, right? Something will happen. But Lord Jagannath does not actually get any cold, but he is Supreme Lord. But Lord Jagannath uses this as an excuse to escape from Lakshmi Devi. Who is Lakshmi Devi? Lakshmi Devi is a consort of Lord Jagannath. Who is Lord Jagannath? Lord Jagannath is Dwaraka Krishna, Dwarakeshwar Krishna. Dwaraka, remember, you must have heard that so many things are now getting known from Dwaraka. I will post some videos for you. They are finding the real Dwaraka city inside the the ocean. They are finding out. This is amazing. So amazing. All our scriptures, all our Puranas, they are all completely real. All the Puranas, where the Dwaraka was, exactly the same place. All the Puranas saying the same place, and now we are seeing. So that was Dwaraka Krishna. That is same Lord Jagannath is that Dwaraka Krishna. Lord Jagannath is that Dwaraka Krishna. Now this Dwaraka Krishna, he wants to go out of this opulent temple. Why? He wants to go to Vrindavan. But it is a forest. So good. Cowherd girls, gopis, and then gopas, they are all so loving. So he thinks about. How he thinks about? Because he was given bath out of love. So as soon as the love is there, she thought about love. The love from Vrindavan is the real love. Oh, he thinks about Vrindavan. He says, I want to go there. I have to escape from this Lakshmi Devi, this Rukmini. Rukmini is as a Lakshmi Devi. So he says, Lakshmi or Rukmini, I need a vacation. I am sick because I took so much of bath. So Lakshmi Devi feels so sorry and for her husband and gives permission to go. So Lord tells Lakshmi Devi that, okay, all right, I got cold and I want a vacation. That is it. You have to tell a reason. So he told that. And what did he do? And Lakshmi Devi said, yes, go for a vacation and then, get some, nice time and then come back. And that's what? Immediately the Lord, he jumped into the Ratha. He jumped into the chariot. Of course, now, this is how they really take him into the chariot. Very heavy. I will tell you, so heavy. So he really got into there. And then Baladev was looking. Oh, Krishna is going in the Ratha alone. All right, he needs protection. And so he also jumped on his chariot and he also started following Krishna. And then Subhadra was also thinking, oh, I am feeling lonely. What will I do? Okay, Krishna has gone and Baladev also has gone because Subhadra is their sister. So who is Yogamaya? The same Subhadra is actually Yogamaya. So what happened there? All the three now started to ride. This is Ratha Yatra. And the three chariots going from Jagannath main temple to a small temple called Gundica temple. Okay, now you have to understand. Gundica temple. This Gundica temple is very important. Jagannath temple represents Dwaraka. Jagannath temple, the massive temple, that is Dwaraka. And Gundicha temple represents Vrindavan. How is that? Actually, the Jagannath temple was actually constructed by Indradyumna, that is his full name, who lived in Satya Yuga. Okay, so now the name also, he had a queen. The queen is Gundicha. So the queen also wanted to build a temple. So the queen built the temple, and that is Gundicha temple. Why? The queen's name is Gundicha. So the thing is that these temples are not far away, only 3 kilometers away actually, but takes several days with many stops. What happens is when the Ratha comes, right? This is basically enacting the story of Lord Jagannath coming out to really have a travel to what? To Vrindavan. He thinks, I have to go to Vrindavan and then I will have some vacation there. That is why he is actually going. So now what happens is we all pull the Ratha, three chariots, to reach from the main temple to Gundicha temple. This is Ratha Yatra. Okay? And now if you see that every year they make new Ratha, new chariots, every year they do. The way they make is so good. You have, it's so high, very big. So the chariot which is, which the Jagannath riding is called Nandi Gosha. It has 18 wheels and 45.6 feet high. And the chariot of Lord Balaram is called Tala Dwaja. 16 wheels and 45 feet high. And the chariot of Subhadra Devi, that chariot is called Deva Talana. It has 14 wheels and 44.6 feet high. This is something very, very nicely, they really do it so precisely. And exactly today, it is Gundica Marjana. What is Gundica Marjana? Exactly today, it's happening. And we are so lucky that we hear this Harikatha on the same Gundica Marjana. What is Marjana? Marjana means cleaning. So the cleaning of the Gundica temple, is Gundica Marjana. What is this Marjana? What is this Gundica, Marjana cleaning the temple? Oh, because this is the temple where Lord Jagannath and Baladev and Subhadra, they are all coming to reside. Isn't it? Suppose, you are going to have a big guest, very important guest is coming to your home. What will you do? You will clean your home. You will make sure that everything is clean. And that is exactly what these Gundica Marjana means. They are cleaning and keeping it so clean so that the Lord can actually come in. Okay. So, this is the occasion that they take it very seriously. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Lord Puri Jagannath, where this Ratha Yatra is happening, he made a big difference. And before he was coming, the local king, used to arrange to clean the temple by his servants. He will send probably hundreds of servants with buckets of water, and also because, those days that was how. So there is a lake nearby, and they will, bring lot of water and also the brooms, and using that they clean the temple. You know what? Exactly today, few hours back, because now the program in Kanyakumari temple is also going on, I told them that you do a Gundica Marjana in the temple. That means they all came few hours early, and everybody was cleaning the temple and making sure everything is spot, very, very important. Okay, so this is a Gundica Marjana. But what does it mean? It is not just cleaning the temple itself. It has a deep meaning. Very deep meaning. In fact, many other temples also have chariots. They do chariot festivals in the temples, but what exactly this bringing the Ratha, pulling the chariot to a clean temple? This is what the heart is. This is where the topic is. This actually, yes, there is a significance is pulling the Lord into our heart. Pulling our Lord into our heart. But will the Lord come into our heart? This is the question. Because everybody wants Lord to really come in. Paramatma is there. Paramatma is not the Bhagavan. Bhagavan's form is, that is the Swayam Bhagavan is what we want. Not Paramatma. Not the Paramatma. We need the Parama Ishvara, not the Paramatma. Parameshvara. Who is Krishna? That Krishna has to really come to our home, our heart. The Ratha Yatra means pulling the chariot of the Lord so that he comes to our home, which is, our heart. That is the home that he is coming as Vrindavan. The Gundica temple represents Vrindavan. So we have to clean our heart to make it Vrindavan with love and affection and clean. But clean from what? But if it is not clean, if our heart is not clean, and how can Krishna come? He won't come. Because our heart is filled with anarthas. What is anarthas? Anarthas means unwanted things. Unwanted things, that is anarthas. What are they? Lust, anger, greed, moha, illusion, matsarya, envy. So how can we clean, how can Krishna come? So we have to clean our heart. But how can we clean our heart? We cannot just bring some detergent and clean our heart. It doesn't work. It does not work. We need some help to clean. Otherwise, that is why the Guru, our Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada, they are the ones who are actually helping us to really clean our heart. We are actually following the instructions of our Gurudevs, and we are actually just doing the sadhana perfectly so that this will do the cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, like the broom is really working hard there to clean. So Guru has an important position. Why? Krishna is looking only for clean and pure hearts. Okay, you have to understand. A Guru and Krishna. Okay, Guru wants only pure heart. Otherwise he won't come. What exactly a Guru does? He is looking for a dirty heart. See the difference? So Krishna is looking for pure heart. But a Guru is looking for a dirty heart. Why? He is the one who can clean the heart, the dirt. He gives the mantra, gives the diksha, shelter, knowledge, chastisement, and scoldings, and beatings, and everything. That was how a Guru cleaned the heart of the disciple. So that means we have to be loyal to our Guru. So he is like someone who is cleaning a dirty bathroom. Look at here, he doesn't have to. Why should he really do that? He already has Krishna in his heart. Why should he really come and then clean somebody else's heart? Why should he redo? Because of the mercy. Because the Gurus are coming from the mercy of what? From Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And that Lord Nityananda Prabhu is merciful. So that is why Gurus are also merciful. But where is Krishna? He is in the altar, in a clean place, isn't it? But we are cleaning the bathroom. And then where is Krishna? He's in a very nice place, very clean. He's getting bhoga and everything. Oh, so everything's going there. So who is great? Who is great? This is why there in the Purana there is a story coming there. So a question was put to Lord Brahma and also Lord Indra and Lord Shiva. They were all asked to explain what exactly Guru Tattva means. Nobody could explain. Brahma tried, he said. And then Shiva tried to explain Guru Tattva, he could not do that. He sat down. Lord Kartikeya also wanted to try to do, but he also failed. And Lord Ganesh, nobody could explain. Then Narada Muni came. And Narada Muni said, oh, I will tell you Guru Tattva. This is Guru Tattva. Krishna wants clean hearts, but that clean heart, somebody has to really do the cleaning, that is done by Guru. So, he is doing a dirty job to really so that Krishna can come into your heart, into our heart. That is why Pratamantu Gurum Pujyam Tadachaiva Mamarchanam Kurvan Siddhim Avapnoti Hai Anyata Nishpalam Bhavet. See that? What he's saying is, Guru has to be given the first place before the Lord. He says, one must always worship one's Guru first and only then worship me. When one follows this, gets perfection. But if one neglects this process, everything will be fruitless. No use. Garbage. See, look at that. This is what it is. So, Gundica Marjana, cleaning our heart, can be done only by the mercy of Guru. Our heart is filled with many anarthas. Anarthas means unwanted things. Only a Guru can remove our anarthas. And Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura explains 4 types of anarthas. What are they? Anarthas means unwanted things. Anarthas, number 1, anarthas arising from previous sin, sinful. I have done some sinful things before. So in this birth, I am having anarthas carrying those sinful effects. So now the second one, anarthas arising from previous pious activities. So sin also problem, pious activity also problem. I will explain how that also can give problem. Third, anarthas coming from imperfectly performed bhakti. We are actually trying to do something, some juggleries. I will explain. Then the fourth, anarthas arising from offenses in devotional service. Okay, that we are worshipping the Lord, but we make so many mistakes. So let us go one by one. Number 1 is anarthas from previous sins. What are the problem coming there because of that? Avidya, asmita, raga, tuesha, avinnivesha. These are the 5 things that we have problem. What is avidya? Ignorance. Mistaking something which is temporary as permanent. We think we are our body. We think this world is real. We think our relations are the real. No. So this is avidya. Vidya means knowledge. Avidya. If you put a in the Sanskrit, it becomes negative. Avidya means ignorance. Second, asmita. Asmita. Asmita means false ego. What is false ego? Oh, I am this, I am that. So bodily we are identifying. I am the body. This is my family. This is my home. This is mine. This is all asmita. Raga means attachment. Attachment to relations. Building unnecessarily relations also there. And wealth. Trying to really amass wealth. And giving, that is the most important thing in the life. And also expecting honor and fame. This is where big danger is coming. Attached to honor and fame. In this world, in this birth, we may be rich. But in next birth, we don't know what will happen to us. Okay? So, now the fourth one is dvesha. Dvesha means hatred. Hating other people. Caste, color, work, nation, these and everything, we are trying to differentiate them. And because of that, dvesha or hatred comes. That is also what? It's an anartha. And fifth is abhinivesha. Abhinivesha means, we are thinking that, Oh, I have to, like fearful, right? I'm really worried about everything. Worried about this, worried about the home, worried about my relation, worried about myself, and oh, I am going to die. My so and so, father, mother, they are going to die. So you are in a situation of absorption in this bodily existence. That is abhinivesha. All these anarthas coming from previous sins will lead committing more sins and more sins. This is the big problem. So then the second is anarthas coming from pious activities. Pious activities. If I do good thing, why should I have had anartha? You know what? These pious activities, not bhakti activities. Pious activities mean punya. You have actually given some, built some hospital or something, or you donated to some group, somebody here, or you really, fed some poor people. They're all pious. But the problem is, because of that good karma, it's called sukarma, right? Sukarma, you get attachment to enjoying yourself. Why are you doing that? Oh, I will go to heaven. So the desire for heaven will come. And desire for mukti, where, oh, I can be really all the time happy. This comes. This is nothing to do with the bhakti. This is also not good. So now so if you see most of the, all the saints and yogis, they're all going for meditation and doing so many Ashtanga yoga. For what? Getting mukti or something. So this is also anartha. And the third kind of anartha is from improper bhakti activities. What are they? Here we have to be very careful too. Using devotional life for living. You are actually making something which is, devotionally, oh, this will help me to live. This is not good. And you are making devotional life to become rich. And second, amassing wealth by collecting from temples. This is also sinful. Look at the pictures you are seeing. What are the churches doing? They are running church marketing. They are running business. And business to really bring so much money, that is not right. So basically they are living in that money. So this is very, very dangerous. And 3, expecting honor with temple positions. Oh, I want to be here, devotion. See, look at those, so many organizations. They're all getting rich and rich and rich. And for them, yes, they are really getting, so much of positions. Oh, he is Sadguru, or he is, president, or something like that. They feel so popped off. So popped off. So the proper way is we should assume that we are a servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. And Trinatapi Sunichena. We should be like a blade of grass. This is a problem. So that is the fourth one, looking for fame and position in devotional places. That's what I just mentioned there. So in a way then, here is a kind of, actually very bad, because this fourth one is very bad. We have to be very careful here. If we commit any of these, we will have a big problem. Watch carefully. Criticizing or blaspheming devotees. Especially here, this is only devotees. I am listing as a devotee because this is anartha. But if one does Vaishnava Ninda, if one is blaspheming or above, Vaishnava Ninda means you are actually making a Vaishnava who is actually higher than you, okay, to really suffer. So Vaishnava Ninda means you are chastising is different. A guru should chastise his disciple, but this is different. Suppose we actually let us say, take our Gurudev, Gurudev, and suppose somebody is saying that he does this, he's bad, this, everything, that is Vaishnava Aparat. Because he's a high Vaishnava, Acharya. So, if we do that, finished. Their spiritual progress is completely finished. There is no way of, he cannot even chanting, he cannot do any seva, nothing, he's gone case. But here, what it is talking about is, in general, criticizing any devotee. Any devotee. Oh no, he's not good devotee. You see, he's in the, he's not good, he doesn't know this, doesn't know. Not like that. Everybody has to progress. So we cannot criticize other devotees, saying they are all just coming up only, or they are new, whatever it is. No, we have to they are new, that's fine. You have to understand and you have to respect the devotees. 2, considering demigods equal to or independent of Krishna. Many people think that Krishna, I worship any god, it's also same Krishna. No, Devadas are different. 330 million gods are there. They are not servant, they are actually servant of Krishna. And they are not independent of Krishna also. Okay, this is very important. They are all under Krishna. It's very important. Then the third one is even dangerous, very dangerous, to disobey one's spiritual master. So this is where the problem is. Many of the people, they take initiation and then they try to live in their own way as they were continuing. It's not going to take any progress. And the spiritual master, when he is saying something, we should not disobey. It has to be taken as a word from the God. Otherwise, we will be lost. It's a problem. He is the one who is really making your sins to be burned. How can you see? You are stuck. You are stuck with your sins. And who is going to burn that? It's only spiritual master. And if you are disobeying the spiritual master, you are not only stopping that, you are also making more offense so that you will be doomed basically. This is the problem. Number 4, to criticize the Vedic scriptures. Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahma Samhita, so many Bhakti Shastras, Vedic Bhakti Shastras, we should not criticize them. Because they are all revealed, not just somebody has really written. No, not like that. For example, Sanatana Goswami, when he was really bringing so many scriptures from his meditation, his trance, he wrote so many, and so many came. And then we saw, because he was just writing, that's all. Where it's coming from? Coming from spiritual Akash. And he's writing, and then at the end he came out of trance and then saw, oh, this is very complicated. I have to write a commentary about what it is. See, Brihat Bhagamrita, even though he revealed, he had to write a commentary. And there are some scriptures who really just sneaked in. It belongs to Satyaloka. It's all sneaked in. Then he realized, oh, these are not supposed to come here. How did it come here? So he took all those scriptures and put a samadhi. If you go to Vrindavan and if you see that behind Sanatana Goswami's the samadhi, you will see other samadhis called Granth Samadhi. Granth means scriptures. There are about 5 or 6 or maybe more. He really took it. This is not meant for this earth. This belongs to the higher planets. And he buried them. This is how the scriptures are, not like other scriptures what we use by the modern religions. They are all writing, changing, updating, this everything. No, our scriptures are not like that. They cannot be touched. Even a single letter cannot be pronounced differently. This is eternal. And 5th, to consider the glories of chanting the holy name to be in my imagination. Many people are thinking, oh, these people are, they're thinking that by chanting, it's an imagination, that's what they do. It's not a big thing about. There is no glory. It cannot give you liberation. No, big offense. Then 6, giving mundane interpretation on the holy name. Take for example Mahamantra. They may be trying to give explanation in the material sense. That is also aparat. And 7, to commit sin on the strength of the holy name. So holy name, oh yeah, I made some sin, oh no problem. Chant, oh now my sin is gone. And then again you do the same sin and then chant again. So this is very bad. See, this is what they do, right? Every Sunday you go to church or something, and you do all kinds of nonsense, eating meat, eating this, everything, all the nonsense, and then finally, oh, yeah, all right, my sin, I want to dump on somebody. So he will just dump on Jesus Christ. This is not the way. So we cannot use the chanting Mahamantra to what? To take care of our sins and then committing sins again. Then 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra to be a karmic activity. It's not a karmic. Karmic means what? Oh, every day, mundane. Okay, already I have to chant this thing. Oh, just like a karma. It's not a karma. It is a sadhana. What is the difference between karma and sadhana? Karma will take you only up to probably heaven. But sadhana is the one who is really going to take to Krishna. There is a big difference there. So, it's not a karmic thing. It's a sadhana. 9. To preach the glories of the holy name to the faithless. Faithless people, we should not be chanting, telling the glories. Then what about Nama Sankirtan we are doing? We are going for the Nagara Sankirtan. This Nagara Sankirtan is not specifically to be one person. You are really giving Nama Sankirtan, all the animals and insects and everybody, including human being, they are all hearing. They have faith or not. You are not specifically talking about the faithless. This is a very different attitude. So basically, like, you preach the glories of the holy name for everybody. You just preach the whole. When you are preaching, you think that you are actually, telling this to the Lord only, not to the people. This is very important. Our mood has to be like that. Anyway, so if you really try to preach the glories of the holy name to the faithless, that's also a aparat. 10th. There are 64 kinds of aparat. I am putting only 10 of them. And 10th is to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name, even though I have learned about it. So I know chanting the Mahamantra is going to deliver, give me prema, give me Krishna, give me bhakti, but I heard about it, but I am not chanting. That is also an aparat. Because you have heard it. Right? Many instructions you have heard it, but you are not doing it. And also included that is inattentive chanting. That means, you are chanting, oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, what is going on? Okay, oh, yeah, guys, take care of that, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. That is not chanting. When you are chanting, you have to completely immersed in thinking only about the Lord and His pastimes. This is how you have to chant. Because when you are holding that japa beads, you are holding the deity in your hand. Radha, Krishna are there in that when you are chanting. Okay? And when you are chanting in the tongue, Radha, Krishna, they are dancing. Actually, when there was a saint, his name was Tukaram. The Tukaram was not able to control his chanting. He was singing, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, 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 Ram. He is singing about, Krishna, Krishna, Rama, Krishna, Rama, Krishna, Rama. And somebody came and then said, Are, I am talking to you, can you stop? He said, no, I cannot stop. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then he got he said, this guy is crazy. He went and then pulled his tongue and he was holding it. He was just holding it. You know what happened? Because he said, stop chanting. Why are you not stopping? You are always chanting. He caught the tongue. And you know what happened? That person started dancing. He could not control. He started dancing. He said, completely out. Why? Because in the tongue of that Tukaram, Lord Krishna was dancing. And when you touch the dance, just holding the tongue, what happens? That person also gets the same electric shock. He gets electric shock, whatever the energy. So now he started saying, just dancing and dancing and dancing. You see that? Chanting is not just for a mundane activity. No. So you should not be inattentive when you are chanting. You have to be very, very concentrating. Now exactly today is a festival called Gundica Marjana, I told you, and this is to clean our heart by what? Doing the sadhana, and one of the sadhana is by chanting. And actually this particular Gundica temple, so previously the king used to supply, so as I mentioned, buckets of water and brooms and everything. So they're all paid servants, right? They all work for salary, for money, cleaning. So it was not devotional, right? It was not devotional. There was no bhakti in it. It was just a formality. But then, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Puri, he started this in a grand way. He asked the king to supply hundreds of pitchers and brooms. He gathered all the associates, devotees, everyone marching from Jagannath Puri temple to Gundica temple. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu roared, every one of you should do a very thorough job of cleaning the temple. I will see how much dirt you are pulling out and make a pile. I will see all of them. You have to show how much you are cleaned. And the king supplied so many pitchers and brooms. Everyone was enthused as Lord Chaitanya himself was cleaning with others. With so much of singing and kirtans, it was a wonderful scene. The waters were flowing like a river, and into the streets. And the Gundica temple was shining with beauty as all the dust and the dirts were gone. Now, Supreme Lord Krishna needs very pure heart, I told you. He does not want any trace of anarthas. Even if we have little anartha, he will not come in. Even if we have little attachment to our external things, relation, home, this, that, everything, no, Krishna is not going to come. He is very different. He is not like any other god who are actually under him. There are demigods. So demigods, they don't care. As long as they get the puja, they are fine. Indra, even if they, Indra was angry because, when he was not getting the puja from Vrindavan. So Krishna is different. He is very straightforward. 100% heart you have to give. Not like 90%, not even 99%. No. I need either whole or not. Either all or none. So we have to pray to Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada and the mercy so that they can clean our heart. So we have to follow their instructions so that Krishna can come and permanently sit in our heart. So we should act in a way that in this very life itself I should get Krishna. Again, we should act in a way, we have to live in a way that in this very life itself I should get Krishna. Because next life we don't know. Hare Krishna.